Hey students, Mark Ferrier here. This video is going to go over logical fallacies for discussion 2A. So as a reminder, you should have done the readings for module 2A. And if you've done the readings, you've got an understanding now of logical fallacies. So one of the first things you want to do for this assignment, what we're going to do here is we're going to analyze logical fallacies in the media. So what you should do is you should do a search online for a logical fallacy that you're interested in, and then you're going to explain what it is and provide one example, and you're going to embed that example in your post. All right, so what you'll do is here's instructions how to embed videos or add an image. I'll cover that briefly here in a moment, but let me just demonstrate how you'll do this assignment. You'll go off, you'll do your search, and you'll find a logical fallacy. All right, so now that you've found a logical fallacy, and that fallacy needs to be demonstrated. It should be a video that's a logical fallacy, an image that's a logical fallacy, an article, or a social media post. But you really want to make sure that there's a clear evidence of logical fallacy that you can explain. All right, so in this post, what you're going to do is you're going to hit start a new thread, and then you can give your post a title, and here is where you will explain, right, how, let me write this in here, how does this example meet the definition of a logical fallacy? All right, that's the question, and your answer is going to be posted in here. You don't have to actually write this question out. I just did that for demonstration purposes, but as you can see here, this is saying explain what it is and provide one example. Okay, and so in that explanation, you want to discuss how it illustrates your chosen fallacy, which means how does it meet the definition of a logical fallacy. So you'll answer that question and then you'll attach it. If you embed a video, you can click on this link here and do the enter embed code, hit cancel there. You can also click on this link to upload a file from your computer. So let's say you save the photo to your computer or something like that. Let me see, does this one have link? Yeah, okay. If you save the file to your computer, you can do it that way. All right, but how does this example meet the definition of a logical fallacy? Answer that, and then upload a copy or embed a copy or link to a copy of the example that you're discussing. Okay? So once you've done that, once you've posted your example and your explanation of how that example meets the definition, what you're going to do after that is look through your classmates' posts, and you need to reply to 2 other classmates. Look at the logical fallacies that they posted in terms of examples in their discussion, and then what you want to do is you want to go and look for another example of what that person. So let's say this person gives an example of a straw man argument, and they posted a video that is an example of, or a social media post that's an example of a straw man argument. So if they did that, then you're going to go and look for your own example of a straw man argument and reply. And so what there should be is every post, everyone that submits, for every post, there should be another reply with another example of that fallacy. All right, and then so once you've posted in your reply, you're going to reply to that person's post. You're going to you're going to look for another logical fallacy, and then you're going to explain how your fallacy, right, how each example illustrates your chosen fallacy. So just briefly, in 100 words or so, explain how does this, right? So it's essentially very similar to what you're doing with part 1. Part 1, you post your own fallacy, explain it, and then for part 2, you reply to someone else's fallacy and explain it, and you do that twice for your reply. Okay, so those are the instructions for discussion D2A. If you have questions about D2A or anything else, let me know.